Hey. Alright. Today, I'm going to talk about this whole wealth transfer thing. Because what I believe is this is coming soon, and it is going to begin likely on the 14th of this month with the solar eclipse. So, this is, again, this is from the perspective of a yogi. Yeah? Now, this is when the money illusion begins to break. Okay? And also when karmic repercussions from the past like 15 years or so begin accruing. So there's a time limit here. And we have until the 14th of this month, October 2023, to see the truth. We have until the 28th, the lunar eclipse, to show ourselves and show God through our actions, our commitment to God and ourselves. The transfer, as people are calling it, I like to think of it as an evolution of money, but people are calling it this, so I'll call it this. The transfer takes place over the next 5 years or so-ish. So there's time, to learn along the way, even as we're going, for those who are still, deeply embedded in the lack mentality and the money delusion. But remember, this isn't just about money. And, sorry, my dog is distracting me. Hey! Hey, come here! Yeah. So, where was I? So this is not just about money. But this whole wealth transfer ideology is about the money aspect of what's shifting. So I'm focusing on that for this video. The financials. This is a big thing right now. Now, when the collective idea of what money is starts shifting rapidly, okay, everyone will start to remember what money actually is. Okay? Now, trying to say this in a way that is easy to pick up for those who are in the conscious flow of life. Now, I'll tell you where I am at in my understanding of money. And the way I define it in my mind is that money is any way of storing time or energy. So any way of storing time or energy. This is money. The problem with money is it's hard to move around. So any way of efficiently transmitting money from one individual to another is currency. And these are two very different things. What is shifting right now so dramatically is the currency. Huh? The currency and the underlying collateral underneath that currency. That's what's shifting. So the delusion really is that the currency is the money. This is right now what people believe. So this idea is right now what is being destroyed by God. Beginning again on the solar eclipse of this month. Now, the corruption underlying the currencies of the world will begin to become apparent at this time, and over the next 5 years. It's going to come out slowly, not to be too dramatic and destroy everything. Now, because people are currently quite dependent on the currency, all the currencies. Now, however, exactly what to do about these problems is not even going to be clear by the end of the month, by the 28th, by the lunar eclipse. Let me share a little bit of how I'm coming to these conclusions about what these eclipses mean. I'll try. Now, the sun is representing our conscious mind, and the moon is representing what we're not conscious of yet. When the sun and the moon and the earth are coming into alignment in that order, so this would be a solar eclipse, where the moon is, coming in between the earth and the sun. Yeah? This is shining our conscious mind on the unconscious mind to make things a bit more clear, but this is going to be dramatic or create some drama. Again, over the next 5 years. It's not going to be necessarily all immediate. Now, when the opposite happens, it does not help with clarity. It actually creates a bit of confusion. When the moon when the sun is coming in between the moon and the earth, and we have that lunar eclipse on the 28th, this will make it a bit confusing on making it a little less clear what we're supposed to do about this. So realize this is going to, at that point, be an unknown, and that's normal. So that's to be expected. It's going to take some time. And that's why I'm saying it's not just about money. This is about learning how to listen to a deeper space from within. This is about discernment. And over the next 5 years, we're all going to get a crash course in this skill set. Now, during this period of time, it's going to be necessary to be liquid, to be fluid, to be aware of what's going on, be able to move quickly at the right time, to be prepared, to be conscious, and to learn discernment, how to listen to the heart. Those who can listen to the heart over the next 5 years and react appropriately at the right time in the right way will receive the wealth transfer karmically from God, from everyone else. Now, those who fall into fear will end up dependent on others to survive. This is how it's all designed. Systemically. It's not a conspiracy. It is the design of the system. There's no human being to blame for this. And you can run around blaming God all you want, but we have to learn how to take responsibility at this time. That's how we learn discernment. So it is not that I want these things to be happening. I'm just sharing what I'm seeing because this is happening now, and there's no arguing with what is true. So I'm just sharing from my heart for those who are capable of listening with theirs, which I have to say are kind of a small number of beings at this time. But as this begins, I want this information to be out there. So those opening their eyes can have a free resource of wisdom to look into. It took years to accumulate this wisdom. Not that I'm some great being. I'm still learning as I'm going, just like everyone else, and becoming, trying my best to become a more conscious being and make better decisions and learn how to discern what is true. Helps, the beings out there appreciate that I'm not trying to lead you off site to charge you for this shit. Excuse my language, but this is free intuitive wisdom for those at the forefront. I'm sharing this because I fucking love you. Okay? Sorry, just feeling a lot about what's happening. And I see other conscious beings out there all trying to lead people off site so they can charge for their things. And I understand everybody needs to do that. But this is happening now. And if people don't see what's happening, you're going to get wrecked. You're going to get absolutely destroyed. So I'm sharing this because I love you. Okay? I want to take care of you. I want you to take care of me. I want to be able to build a community at some point. Right? This is the one thing that's lacking in this world, is a supportive community built by conscious beings. And this is going to come again, in the next 5 years, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm getting a little off track here. Now, is there anything else that needs to come through about the wealth transfer? Please? Spirit? Discernment. Discernment. Pay attention to what you're feeling. It's not that we are acting from what we're feeling, necessarily, in a reactive way, but we still do have to pay attention to what we're feeling in order to learn what our feeling or what our emotion is conveying to us. So the point is not to be reactive to what you're feeling, but you still have to pay attention to it. If you try to avoid what you're feeling, then, unconsciously, without even meaning to, you're going to become reactive because you're avoiding. So this is not about avoidance. Okay, that's the problem. The whole problem is avoidance. This is the opposite of discernment. And this, again, we'll see now. As the awareness of this problem of avoidance, of the problem, comes in. Get ready. Love you.